Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this episode, we're going to be exploring how to elevate our mashed potatoes. It only takes an extra 2 or 3 ingredients to do so. For example, minced meat, bacon, and cheese. Yes, I'm going to tell you how to put this all together, and we're going to see the results of this loaded baked potatoes. Now stay tuned and enjoy this presentation.
Pot of water that's about 3/4 of the way full, and here I have about 7 regular sized potatoes that I quartered just so that they can boil faster. I'm gonna just be adding that to this water, and we're gonna let that boil for 15 minutes. So to these potatoes I'm gonna add a tablespoon of oil and a teaspoon of salt, and then we're gonna let that boil, like I said, for 15 minutes. So we're gonna set a timer. It's been about 3 minutes, so we're gonna set a timer for 13 minutes. Yeah, and that should be
15 minutes later.
So I have the potatoes here that were boiled. I'm just gonna be draining them off now into the strainer. Doesn't have to be drained all the way. So now I'm gonna just be transferring that into this bowl here, where I'm gonna mash it. Before mashing it, I'm gonna be adding 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 to 2 tablespoons of chicken base seasoning, half a teaspoon of parsley flakes, and half a teaspoon of cilantro flakes. Also going to be adding, say, 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of evaporated milk. Actually 4. We'll do 4. And then what I'm going to do to combine all this is I'm going to mash it. So I'm going to be mashing this potato until it becomes totally mashed, and all these ingredients are incorporated. So I'm going to keep mashing it and I'll show you afterwards. So back to the potatoes again. I have them nicely mashed and ready to go, smoothly mashed. I lined the baking tray with wallpaper because, as you know, I like easy cleanup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some cooking spray. I'm going to spray the bottom of this just so that nothing will stick. I'm also going to be spraying a scoop so that nothing will stick on it, front and back. So first thing first, I took a tablespoon and I put some potato out onto this sprayed surface. Next, I'm going to be adding some minced chicken to this. Next, I'm going to be going in with some more potatoes to totally cover that. And yeah, you might have issues getting it out because I do need 2 hands. So onto your greaseproof sheet, like I just did one before, you're going to apply a tablespoon of potatoes. And you're going to kind of smash it so it stays put. Then you're going to take a scoop of your minced chicken and you're going to press it right onto the potatoes. It will stick, which is good. You want that. And then you're going to go in with your scoop next. And you're going to take your spoon and assist yourself in getting this potato out. So we're gonna totally be covering that. And yeah, you use the back of your spoon just to flatten it out. And there, and you repeat throughout. So basically, you can do one here.
After making those nice scoops of potatoes, nice and ready, I ended up with 12. You get a grater and you use the fine side of your grater, and you're going to be grating about a cup of cheese. This piece of cheese that you see me grating here measured exactly a cup when I was done, which was the perfect amount for what I was about to do next. So I'll just continue grating this, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with it afterwards. So after grating my cheese, I went in with my bacon. In this case, I used the Oscar Mayer cooked bacon. You can opt to do fresh bacon by the slices. You just have to cook it yourself, and you're gonna have to mince it after so that you get the nice little bit pieces. So to save time on that, I actually just bought the package like that. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of bacon. And we're gonna scoop that out directly onto the potatoes, and just like the meat, the minced meat, it should stick, which is what you want. And you just keep repeating that process to all of your potatoes until they're all topped with the bacon. So after the completion of applying the bacon, we're going to be applying the cheese. You're going to take pinchfuls of cheese just to cover the bacon, just making sure you're topping the bacon. That's all you're doing. You're not trying to cover the potatoes, just the bacon. It's kind of like a holder for your bacon so it stays put. Next, we're going to go in with a garnish of parsley flakes, just a little bit to cover your cheese, not to cover the whole potato again. So just sprinkle a little bit until it's covered.
So I have these loaded potatoes here. They're ready to go into the oven. So as you saw me prepare the first one, there's a layer of potato, then a layer of minced chicken, then a layer of potato again. Then there's a layer of bacon, smoked bacon on top, and then a layer of cheese and parsley flakes. So I'll be placing this into the oven for 20 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done baking.
20 minutes later.
So it's been 20 minutes and these potatoes are done. This is what it looks like up close and personal. It's baked in nicely. So you call this a loaded potato for all the obvious reasons. So this is what the loaded potatoes look like. I got 2 rows, hence the reason I separated it with the paper. Got 2 rows of that. So yeah.
So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. It's relatively easy, and if you follow all these steps, I promise that you will achieve the same results. Bye for now.